Hello, virtual world. Welcome to Silly Candy Sweet Reviews. We are doing the second half of the snack crate from Portugal. Let's dig in. The first thing we're going to start with is the Maria Biscuit. The menu says, a symbol of Portugal's economic recovery after the Spanish Civil War, this rich biscuit is best dunked in tea or crumbled over a sweet custard. Ooh, who doesn't love a sweet custard? Alright, so when I get that, like, oh, it goes well with tea or something, that might be because it's dry. It needs, like, the moisture. But we'll see how the flavor is. Okay. Alright, I managed to save one full one. The rest of them in this package is like shrapnel. So, they did not make it shipping all in one piece. Very simple. It's got like a very cool kind of pattern design on it, I guess. Probably as you see in this camera. There we go. You know, biscuit. You know what? It smells sweet. It smells reminiscent of an animal cracker, and it's by texture, I'm thinking it might be like the same. That's nice right there. Whole thing. That's all I wanted. Okay, so I was right in my guess there. It is very much like an animal cracker. Other than, obviously, this is in a circle shape, and animal crackers are in the shape of animals. Other than that, flavor-wise, texture-wise, same exact thing. Would I go looking for these? Like, ooh, I gotta get these biscuits? No. This is, I mean, it's 7 out of 10 as far as it tastes good. It's not like it's bad, but it's not anything really different from here in the US. Just like a standard dry cookie, like an animal cracker. I could see how this could taste good with some, I can't say tea because tea is disgusting. I don't like tea. Judge me. I don't care. But like with coffee or, you know, crushed and sprinkled on some ice cream or something, then I can get it. But by itself, it's not like you just want to be snacking away at these. It's like your mouth feels dry. So, let's move on to the next item. Oh boy, I'm giving myself something great to start with here. This Torreo Nougat, at least I can know that how the second half of that's pronounced correctly. The menu states, this Portuguese specialty is made with crushed peanuts, caramelized sugar, resulting in wildly addictive sweet and crunchy snack. It's not gonna be addictive to me because we all know how I feel about peanuts. So let's open this bad boy up. Maybe it'll surprise me. As I'm looking at it, I'm thinking more of a toffee. Toffee's got that kind of caramelized sugar. It's very hard. So come on, teeth, hang in there for me. Okay, I was able to break a chunk off, and yeah, you could see all the peanuts in there in the caramel, and I could see this being stuck to the inside of my teeth. I feel it already. Let's give it a go. Not as bad as I thought. It actually is very reminiscent of like honey roasted peanuts. Where it's got like the salt and the kind of sugars on it. A little different. I'm obviously not a fan. Peanuts are, there's a place for them, and they are not in my candy. I'm just not a fan of that. You can just get out, peanut. Nobody wants you, okay? But flavor-wise, they weren't terrible. 6 out of 10. They had a little bit of a bitterness to it with the caramelized caramel that's in there. That sugar, I don't know. It's kind of got, when you take caramel to a certain point, you get bitterness, and that's what I got out of it. So personally, I'm not a fan, but if you love toffee and you love peanuts, I could see you're really enjoying this. It's just not for me. So moving on. Oh, here's an interesting one. It's like a little umbrella. Should I pop it open? Stand underneath it? Is it going to rain? Do a little dance with it? I don't know. It's like it's the size. It's an umbrella for a Barbie. It is very small. Is it a sucker? No, it is chocolate. Menu: Regina Umbrella. Oh, you went far for that name, didn't you? Since 1928, Regina has been one of the most beloved chocolate brands in Portugal, and this delicious milk chocolate umbrellas are here to prove it. Okay. Points for uniqueness on this wrapper. That's, I mean, I thought for sure it was like a sucker. Oh, okay. That is... We're not gonna talk about what that could look like. Just let me get the handle out. All you see is that. All right. So this is this chocolate spear. Ooh, smells good. Let's take a bite. Okay. So joking aside, by the look of it, flavor-wise, this chocolate brand is bang on. That is some nice, smooth, creamy chocolate. I really like the flavor, and I'm a Cadbury girl, and this could rival Cadbury, I think. This is really good. I like that flavor combination. It's so smooth, and it's got sweetness, but it doesn't have that nasty Hershey's taste. Y'all know in America, you know what? You don't know in America, because that's all you've been fed. Those who are outside of America know how nasty Hershey's is and the dumpster it belongs in. So this does not taste like that. This tastes like good chocolate. Excellent. Very good. 10 out of 10. There's nothing wrong with this. This is perfect chocolate. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, bonus points because it looks weird. I don't know how I feel about just getting something that looks like an umbrella, but it's interesting, and also it tastes delicious. I mean, can't go wrong. Let's move on to the next item. Okay, so we are going to take a break from sweet and go on to something savory, and we've got Lay's. It's a brand. I don't know why I'm vanning it, but it's a brand we have here in the US. The flavor is obviously not that flavor. I'm not going to pronounce that because I know I will butcher it, so I'm just not. Those who know how to say it, good, because there's just no way. I will read the menu. The menu said it is made with the finest ingredients, these light, crispy, and slightly sweet. Potato chips are filled with fresh vegetables from Avo's garden. I don't know who Avo is. Okay. Those smell really good. It's almost like barbecue. Why do these smell like barbecue chips? Very similar as far as scent goes. You know, Lay's like thinness. There's some good seasoning on there. Get out of here. Those are delicious. I'm going in for another. This chip kind of looks like Pac-Man. Sorry, I'm a child. Okay. Flavor-wise, that tastes exactly like a barbecue chip, but slightly different. I don't know. I say exactly. It tastes exactly like this, but slightly different. That doesn't mean it tastes exactly like that candy. I mean, it's reminiscent of a barbecue flavor. It's got like got a little tang in there, like with the saltiness with the chip. It's good. That's really good. It does have that like barbecue sauce. It's got that sweetness in it. It doesn't taste like I'm eating a tomato because I don't even like raw tomatoes. That's disgusting. I don't even know if I can even describe that well enough, but it's good. Like really good. Like 10 out of 10 good. I could eat this whole bag. Hello, Haribo. It has been much too long, and that is sarcasm because I just saw you in the last box, and we all know how I feel about Haribo candy. They're really honestly are hit or miss. Their gummies are very much a hit or miss. Either they're good or they're crap. It's one or the other, good or crap. There's no in between. Menu says treat your taste buds to one bite of these sweet and sour strawberry gummy strands. It will not be, and it will be impossible not to eat the whole bag. We're not going to talk about the puns that they like to add in these. Yeah, it does look like spaghetti strands. Ooh, you definitely can get that strawberry smell as soon as you open the bag. Okay. All right, I was expecting long strands, and this came out like Big League Chew. It's just like tiny little, that's not. If your spaghetti looks that short like that, you're doing it wrong. Italians are crying places. You don't break spaghetti down like that. I expected very long strands, at least the size of the bag, and it's not. That's a bit of a disappointment. But let's try a few and we'll see how the flavor is. Those other ones back in there. So, these were good. I'm actually surprised. I give Haribo a lot of crap because their stuff's either yay or nay, as I said. So, as far as the gumminess of it, it just chews and it's very reminiscent of like a fruit snack here in the US. They have that texture. So they chew really nice and they kind of dissolve. It's got the sweetness and it's got sourness, but it's not overly sour. It's not kick your butt sour. It just adds like a little tartness. Almost like how a real strawberry's got like that little bit of tartness to it. I really enjoyed those. I think they lose a point just on the fact that this says spaghetti and these are tiny little strips. I wouldn't call that spaghetti. That's sad. Come up with a new name or make the strips way longer. That's just nitpicking. I mean, false advertising, you could see the strands like wrapped around the fork. That ain't happening. These strands are too short for that. Don't lie. Just make them the way they should look. Come on, Haribo. It's not that hard. All right. Other than that, they're good. Let's move on. Oh boy, we're back with some more Regina chocolate. This one is Regina Classic. Make your day a little bit sweeter with a taste of this rich and classic Regina milk chocolate bar loaded with crunchy almonds. Well, that's a disappointment. As I'm reading, I'm like, oh, okay, good hearing, good thing. Oh, and that's when you ruined it for me. All right, so almonds in my chocolate. You know this is not going to be a top one for me, but the chocolate itself is very tasty, so I'm willing to give it a try. All right, so I just broke a chunk off there. It's got a nice little point on the one end of it. I don't know what that's about. Definitely smells good like milk chocolate. All right, I'm gonna say something that I never thought I would say. This is a 9 out of 10 chocolate bar. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. The chocolate itself is really yum, and I'm very picky about my chocolate, and this chocolate is good chocolate. There's almonds in it, and those who've watched my videos for a while know that I am not a fan of nuts in any form in my chocolate, but these almonds were like crushed up and mixed throughout the chocolate, like evenly distributed through the chocolate. It's not like you come chewing along and there's like this big gigantic like almond chunk in it. Then the almonds complemented the chocolate. Just I don't even, like, I can't compute. My brain is trying to figure out how there's nuts in this chocolate bar and yet I still enjoyed it. Because this is not normal for me. Should probably have my temperature taken. I think I am ill. I'm finding nuts in chocolate delicious and it's scaring me. Okay, so we have sucrose CARMELOS, and I'm sure I'm butchering that, and I'm sorry. The menu says, sweeten up your day with these soft and delicious fruit chews made with real juice from oranges, pineapples, lemons, strawberries, and cherries. Okay, so to me, that is like a, that's like a Starburst, right? That's totally a Starburst. So, this is our last item in the box. So I'm gonna open this up. This just says a strawberry on it, so maybe I didn't get a pack with all the different flavors, which is a little disappointing. Yeah, this is all, I can see they're all like red in there, so it's just strawberry, which is a bit disappointing. I would have loved to try all the different flavors, but I'm thinking like a Starburst. This is, even the packaging is just as annoying as a Starburst. Okay, so yeah, a little square. I mean, it's basically the same thing. I would have loved to try all the different flavors that they stated on this menu, which they didn't give me. But this strawberry one was quite good, and unlike Starburst, Starburst definitely has more of a fake fruit flavor. This definitely hits more of that real, you can taste, it doesn't taste like fake strawberry. There is definitely a difference between like real strawberry flavoring, made with juice, and like the imitation strawberry, and this has definitely got better flavor over Starburst. And Starburst is hit or miss. Like in the grocery store, either you find a good pack that's like fairly new, or you find one that's been sitting on the shelf for like 3 years and you try to bite into it and it's like a rock. So there's one or the other, and I like Starburst when they're got some softness to it. This was softer even than I like a good Starburst, like fresh Starburst. This was a little softer than that as far as the chew goes. So I did enjoy that more. I didn't feel like I was chewing forever, and the flavor was really good. So 9 out of 10, great job. Let's move on to the best and the worst. All right, so the Lay's chips, no surprise, definitely the best. Flavor wise was surprising because I was expecting, I don't know, a veggie type of taste, and got something definitely more zesty and flavorful, which was a big surprise for me. So I really enjoyed those quite a bit. The not so good one was the nougat. That's right. Just is not for me. The caramels got that bitterness to it, and the peanuts were very bland on their own. Like all together they tasted okay, but just honestly not something I would be seeking out. And that's probably the worst thing in this entire box, which is saying a lot, because almost everything in this box was a total hit. Just good. Everything was good. There was nothing that was just terrible. Even the nougat, which is the worst in the box as far as flavor goes for me, it's still not like one of those items where I'm like, ew, that's so gross, I'd never eat it again. And I've had several items in boxes where I'm like, oh, that's so gross, I would never eat that again. I would eat everything in here again, even the ones that I'm not a huge fan of. So Portugal definitely brought it with this box. They have a lot of delicious snacks. And with that, that is the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video and thought it was sweet, please hit that like button for me, as it really does help my channel grow. If you have any comments, suggestions, please put it in the comments section. It's always great to have interaction from you guys. The next video will be Germany, and I'm very excited because it's another box that kind of comes from my heritage, because I've got some German in me. And I'm very excited to do this box. If you want to know when that video goes live, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll know when all the new videos get dropped. Thanks very much, and have a great day, everyone. Bye!